Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to another Teacher Time with Kelsie. It is Friday, which means it's our author spotlight day today, and we're going to be doing it a little bit different. Normally, I retell a story that was recommended by our author, but today I'm actually going to be reading two poems. One that was written by the author that we're spotlighting, and a second poem that was inspired by that author's work. So I'm really excited to share both of these with you. And I'm just going to have you find a cozy spot and get your drink ready. We will be reading some poems, so I want to make sure that you're cozy, ready to hear them, and when you are, we'll get started. Here you go. The first poem that I want to share is written by our author of the week, which is Atlas, and he is one of our children in the Olive Room. Atlas wrote this really beautiful poem that he shared with me recently, and it is actually about some of the feelings that he's having not being at Little Owl. So our whole Olive Room class got to do a video call with each other over Zoom recently, and that's something I know some of you have done too. And after this video call, Atlas was having a lot of feelings. He was feeling really sad about missing his friends. He was feeling frustrated that he was stuck at home and couldn't do the things he was wanting to do. And he was feeling a little bit disappointed too because there were a lot of projects that he was hoping to finish at school and he didn't know if he was going to be able to finish them or what was going to happen with that. So that was feeling really hard. And when Atlas's mom saw that he was feeling this way, they kind of talked about a way that he could get those feelings out, and what they decided on was that he could put his feelings on paper. So what this poem is it's the feelings and thoughts that Atlas was having. He turned them into a poem. And I think that's such a great way to use poems or to use writing. I know a lot of you have really big feelings right now, and I think that you could be inspired by Atlas's work here to maybe even create a poem of your own. So I really want to give you that chance to take in his words. I think a lot of you will have big connections. Feel free to connect while you're listening and let those feelings out. And if you want to, you can even close your eyes and try to picture what Atlas's poem is sharing with you. So I am going to share now Atlas's poem. I wish we can go to school. I wish we could play with my friends. I wish we could climb the olive tree. I wish we could build boxes. I wish we can see each other. I wish we could make games together. I wish we could build the amazing car world. I wish we can do PE. I wish we can do yoga. So that was Atlas's poem. I felt really inspired after I read this poem, and something that I thought of while I was reading it was I started to kind of go through in my mind all the things that I missed at Little Owl too. I started to think about the kids in the Olive Room. I started to think about all the projects that I was really excited to do that we didn't get to finish. And I even started thinking about the school. I thought about things like Atlas, like the olive tree, and I thought about the hill in the backyard and about playing in the sand. And it gave me so many memories that came to my mind, but it also gave me a lot of feelings. So after I read Atlas's poem, I had so many feelings that I was really inspired to create a poem of my own too, to kind of respond back to Atlas and to share some of the connections that I had with him, some of the thoughts and feelings I was having about being away from Little Owl. So that is the second poem that I wanted to share with you today. All right, here you go. This is my poem to all of you. I've been thinking about you, walking into the classroom with no one around. I wish you were here right now. I've been thinking about you, from my home, as I type on my computer, trying to imagine how you are spending your time. I've been thinking about you, looking through pictures, seeing all the memories we've shared, and the time I've spent watching you grow. I've been thinking about you. This is not what we expected. Time is moving fast, and it's hard to process all that I'm feeling. I've been thinking about you, and feeling a little sad. But that's okay. I know I'm not the only one feeling that sadness. I've been thinking about you, often, and I can't help but wonder if you are thinking about what you miss, too. So that's my poem to all of you. I would love for you all to take a little bit of time, maybe today or whenever you're in your feelings, and just think about what is it that you miss at Little Owl. Is there somebody you're wishing you could see, or something about the school that you really wish you could do? Maybe just connecting with that will help make you feel a little bit better too. Alright, well, thank you so much for coming and sharing that time with us. I know it was a little bit of a quicker time today, but I really appreciate you being here and enjoying some of those poems. And I hope that you all have a great weekend. Goodbye.